मुनित्रय प्रार्थना। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतञ्जलिभ्यः शब्दविद्या संप्रदाय प्रवर्तकेभ्यो मुनिभ्यो महद्भ्यो गुरुभ्यः। In this class, we will continue the Parasmayapada Prakaranam with the 88th rule in the third pada of first chapter. Anau akarmakat chittavat kartrukat nehe parasmayipadam iti anuvartete. We will divide the rule. Anau akarmakat chittavat kartrukat. Anau is one word. Ani nanyantam tad an. Ani. That is, we have discussed this thing sufficiently well. Shuddha dhatuhu निच् न वर्तते अन्ते। धातोः अनन्तरं निच् न वर्तते, प्रेरणार्थक प्रत्ययः न वर्तते। तादृश धातुः अणि धातुः। अणौ अकर्मकात्, that dhatu which is in ani, that is in the shuddha dhatu, not preranarthaka, that should be akarmaka dhatuः. We have dealt with this akarmakatvam previously. Na vidyate karma yasya akarmakam, akarmakaha. It doesn't expect, it doesn't desire a karma. That type of dhatu is called akarmaka dhatu. Dhatus are akarmaka and dvikarma, akarmaka and sakarmaka. Sakarma means it desires a karma. Karma apekshate. Na karma apekshate tad akarmaka. So this dhatu should be in the ani form, that is shuddha dhatu form, and it should be akarmaka. The karta of this dhatu should be chittavat. Chittavat kartrukam. चित्तवत् कर्तृकः धातुः. The dhatu of the karta should be a chittavat. Chittavat means chittam yasya yasmin asti saha chittavat. What is this chittam? Chittam means mind, mental faculty, thinking faculty, discriminating faculty. This is called mind. Not all beings are having mind. Only certain beings are having mind. So, those beings having mind in them, mostly they are men. Very rarely the animals have got a mind. They have got feelings, no doubt. These mental faculties only human beings have got. So, chittavat kartruka means this type of word, this akarmaka dhatu, anik dhatuhu, the karta of this dhatu should be a chittavat person. Tasmat dhatoho nyantat parasmayipadam bhavati. Previously, nichascha iti sutrena nyantat atmane padam vihitam. अस्य अपवादत्वेन अत्र परस्मैपदं विधीयते. So we have explained the nature of dhatu here, and the karyam is tasmad dhatoho nyantat rupat parasmaipadam bhavati. Now with this explanation, I think we will be able to follow this. We will take some examples. Asa upaveshane iti dhatu. It means to sit. This is anudattet dhatu. Anudatta gnita atmane padam iti sutrena tasmat atmane padam vihitam asit. Nichascha iti sutrena tasmat nijantat पूर्वम आत्मनेपदं विहितं. तद अपवादत्वेन अत्र परस्मैपदं विधीयते. The sentence in the Shuddha Dhatu Prayoga is Devadattah Aste. Devadatta sits. This Asa Upaveshane is Shuddha Dhatu. Nich is not there at the end of it. Anich. And this has got akarmakatvam. This doesn't expect any karma to sit. And the karta for this dhatu is Devadattaha, a human being, chittavat. So, asa dhatoho nyantat rupam katham bhavati? Asaya bhavati. Ni is nothing but asa plus I. Ni is I. Asi bhavati. Then when you add guna, ase plus a, shap, asaya bhavati. So asaya is the rupam of asa dhatu. Strictly speaking, it is asi. When you add shap, it becomes ashaya, asaya. So this dhatu, nyanta dhatu, will get only parasmai padam. So, Devadattah aste tasya prayojakaha. A man, a second man who is making Devadatta sit, he is prayojaka karta. So, when he becomes the karta, Devadattam asayati. He makes Devadatta to sit. This is the meaning of the Nyanta Prayoga. So, here asayati is the parasmaipada rupam agatam. Another example we will take. Seeing swapne iti dhatuhu. This is the gnit. Anudatta gnita atmane padam iti sutrena tasmat atmane padam vihitam. We will take a sentence in the Shuddha dhatu form. Sete is the lat form of seeing. Devadattaha sete. Devadatta sleeps. Some prayojakaha who makes Devadatta to sleep, when that prayojaka becomes the karta, then this dhatu will get the causal form. Shayaya. C plus causal form. C plus nich. C plus e. C shay bhavati. Ayadesho bhavati. Shayaya. Shayi bhavati. Shayaya. When you add shap, shayaya. So this dhatu, causal form dhatu, nijanta dhatu will get only parasmaipadam. Ita purvam nichascha iti sutrena atmanepadam vihitam. Tad apavadattvena atra parasmaipadam vidhiyate. Shayayati devadattam. So somebody else makes Devadatta to sleep. So with these two examples, the meaning of this sutra must be clear. Now we will take some counter questions, counter examples. In the sutra, he said anau. Anau yat dhatuhu vartate tasmad dhatoho nichi pare parasmaipadam bhavati. Suppose a person does a work. Another person makes him do that work. and a third person will come and makes the second person to make the first person to do the work. So prayojakasya prayojakaha. First a man does the work. A man does the verbal work. Second person makes him do it. A third person again encourages the second person to make the first person do the work. So in such a case, we will take a sentence. Arohayamana. That is, Aruha is climbing. A person climbs. Kaschana arohati. He climbs. A second person makes him climb. Then it becomes arohaya. It takes the niche form. Aruha, the dhatu aruha, takes the niche form arohaya. Then a third person, he is making this second person do the work of helping the first person to climb. So that the sentence framed for that meaning is Arohayamanam prayunte. The karta here is third person. A third person is making the second person to help the first person to climb. So here Arohayamana is the Nijanta dhatuhu. So when the third person, the prayojakasya prayojaka bhavati, then this Arohaya iti dhatu, it will not get in the niche prachaya. The niche prachayanta of this Arohaya will not get parasmaya padam. So Arohayate. Arohayate, the third person, Arohayate, Arohayamanam prayunte. Yaha karta Arohayamanam prayunte, saha Arohayate. So you will get only Atmane padam. Akarmakaditi uktam. Dhatu should be, original dhatu should be akarmaka. If it is sakarmaka, then the Nijanta dhatu will not get the parasmaya padam. It gets only Atmane padam. We will take one example. Katam kurvanam prayojayati. One person is making a mat. Katam karoti kaschana. A second person making him do the mat. Katam kurvanam prayojayati. A second person is making the person who does the mat to perform the work. So here prayojayati is the prayojaka karta. Katam kurvanaha, this is prayojya karta. So here kru dhatuhu is sakarmaka. Katam karoti. At kru dhatu is sakarmaka because kata is the object. It has got object. It has got a karma. So it is sakarmaka. So as told in the sutra, against sakarmaka dhatu nehe parasmaya padam na bhavati. Karayate. Katam kurvanam prayojayati. Katam kurvanam karayate. Ichartha. Again, the dhatu in the ani form, the karta should be chittavat. So what will happen if a achittavat karta is there? We will take one example. Vrihayaha sushyanti. Shusha means to make it dry. Vrihayaha, the crop, the paddy crop. The paddy crop gets dry. This is sushadhatuhu is akarmaka. The karta is vrihihi in the plural number. So karta doesn't have mind. A paddy crop does not have mind. Inanimate object. So here sushadhatu akarmaka and the karta is achittavat. So against this dhatu, nich prachayanta dhatuhu will not get parasmaya padam, but it gets only atmane padam. So sushadhatoho Nich Rupam, causal form is Soshaya. Soshayate Vrihin Atapaha. The sun's sunshine is making the paddy crop get dried up. So here Atapaha is the Prayojaka Karta, Vrihi is Prayojya Karta, Soshayate is the Prayoga, because Sus plus Nich, Soshaya Bhavati. Soshaya will get the Atmanepadam because this is Achittavat Karta. So Soshayate Vrihin Atapaha. Now we will go to the next rule. 89. Na padamyangyam angyasa parimuha ruchi nruti vada vasaha iti sutram. Here also nehe parasmaipadam iti dvau shabdau anuvartete. This is a Nishedha Sutra. Because of the earlier sutras, the dhatus enlisted here, they have been prescribed Atmanepadam after Nijantam, Parasmayapadam after Nijantam, but this is exactly banning it. The Parasmayapada Vidhi of such dhatus in the earlier sutras, it is getting banned by this Nishedha Sutra. What are the dhatus there? We will take one by one. We have to get the sandhi bifurcated here. Pa, dami, ang purvaka yam, ang purvaka yasa, paripurvaka muha, ruchi, nruti, vada, vasa. Here, pa and dami, they are Shuddha dhatus. Ang upasarga purvaka yam, ang upasarga purvaka yasa, pari upasarga purvaka muha, ruchi, nruti, vada, vasaha. Etebhyaha dhatubhyaha yet parasmaipadam vihitam by the earlier sutras, that is pratisridhyate, that is banned here. We will take up one by one dhatus. Pa. The Nijanta form of Pa will not get Parasmaipadam, even though it has been as prescribed Parasmaipadam in the earlier sutras. By this sutra it is banned. Pa is Nigaranardha dhatuhu. Nigarana chalanardhephyascha iti sutrena ita purvam Parasmaipadam vihitam. Now that is banned here. So pa means pani, to drink. It is Nigaranardha dhatuhu. Nigarana chalanardhebhyascha iti sutram we have already discussed in the earlier. Nehe Nigaranardhaka chalanardhaka dhatubhyaha nijantebhyaha Parasmaipadam vihitam. By this sutra it is banned. Pa pane. Payayate. Pa dhatuhu, when nich is added to it, pa plus e, yugagamaha comes, payi bhavati. Payayati iti, payaya iti Nijanta form of pa. So this Nijanta form will get only Atmanepadam because Parasmaipadam is specifically banned. So payayate, he makes some person drink. Second dhatu, dami. It is indicated with ikara, ika nirdeshaha. Dhatoho ika nirdeshaha. Dam. Dam dhatuhu purvena sutrena parasmaipadam vihitam. Because it is chittavat kartrukam. Dam is akarmakam. When it is karta is chittavat, parasmaipadam vihitam. Nehe parasmaipadam vihitam. By the earlier sutra, anau akarmakat chittavat kartrukat iti sutrena, chitravat kartrukasya dam dhatoho akarmaka dam dhatoho nehe parasmaipadam vihitam. That is banned here. That is dam dhatoho nijanta rupam will be damaya. Here dakarat anantaram akaraha will not get vruddhi. Mitam hraswaha iti. By this rule, this hraswa only is imposed here. So damayate is the causal form, lat rupam. Damayate means, dam means upashame. Shuddha dhatu rupam is damyati. That is, he controls, he resists. Such meanings are there. So, damayate is the causal form of dam dhatuhu. That gets only atmanepadam. Because dam is always chittavat kartruka. Somebody is resisting. So, the karta is chittavat only. He is having mental faculties. Unless he has got mental faculties, he cannot resist. We will take the third dhatu. Ang purvaka yam. Yam uparame yachati iti latrupam. Ishu gami yamam chaha iti sutrena makarasya chakaraha. Yachati is latrupam. Ang purvaka yam dhatuhu. Yam means uparama. Uparama means resisting, controlling, etc. etc. Ang purvaka yam dhatoho nehe parasmai padam is banned. Here also this is akarmakatvam, chittavat kartrukatvam, akarmakam also. So here by the earlier rule parasmai padam is vihitam. Now that is banned here. Ayamayate ang purvaka yam dhatoho nijanta rupam is ayamayate. It gets only atmanepadam. And then the fourth dhatu is ang purvaka yasa. Yasa prayatne iti dhatuhu. Prayatne means to make effort. Ayasyati is the latrupam. Tasmat nijantat parasmayapadam is banned. So it gets only atmanepadam. Ayasayate. That means he makes one try. Ayasyati in the Shuddha Rupa, it means he tries. Ang purvaka yasa dhatuhu. He tries by all means. Ayasayate iti causal form, it means he makes the other person try by all means. Next dhatu is paripurvaka muha dhatuhu. Muha vaichitye iti dhatu pathaha. Vaichityam nama chitta bhramaha. Mental confusion. Mudhatvam. Paripurvaka muha. This pari, it just stresses the meaning of the original dhatu by all means. Paritaha. Paritaha ityarthaha. Paritaha muhyati parimuhyati. Parimuhyati is the latrupam in the Shuddha dhatu. Against this nijanta dhatuhu will get only atmanepadam because parasmayapadam is banned. Even though by earlier sutra it gets parasmayapadam, nehe nijantat parasmayapadam vihitam, it gets banned here. So parimuha, muhdhatoho causal form, nijanta form will be mohaya. Parimohayate is the atmanepada rupam. Another dhatu is rucha. Rucha deeptau abhipretau cha is the dhatu pataha. Ruch means shining or liking. Rochate iti lat rupam. Tasmat dhatoho nijantat parasmaipadam is banned. So only atmanepadam. Rochayate, that means somebody makes the other man like it, or somebody makes the other man shine. Next dhatu is nruti. This is also ika nirdeshaha. Nruta. Nruta gatra vikshepe, moving the bodily organs, that is dancing. This is chalanardha dhatuhu, because movement is ingrained here. So chalanardha dhatu nigarana chalanardhebhyasya iti sutrena tasmat nehe parasmaipadam vihitam by the earlier sutra. So that is banned here. Nruta, the causal form of nruti is nartaya. Nru, rikara gets guna. Nartaya. So the causal form of this nrit dhatuhu, nartaya, will get only atmanepadam. Nartayate. The next dhatu is vada. Vada vyaktayam vachi. This is parasmaipada padhitam. Vadati iti lat rupam. Tasmat dhatoho nehe parasmaipada pratishedhena atmanepadam bhavati. Vadayate, that means he makes somebody else speak. The last dhatu is vasa. Vasa nivase iti dhatu pathaha. Vasati is the lat rupam. This is also a akarmaka dhatu. Against this nichanta form will be vasaya. Vas plus e, vasi. Vasaya will be with a shap rupa, it will be vasaya. Vasayate is the atmanepada rupam, because parasmaipadam is banned here. Here there is a vartika which I have inadvertently omitted to write there. Vartika says padishu dhetaha upasankhyanam. The dhatus enlisted are padi, padi gana, pa, dami, ang, yam, etc., etc. In this list, dhet also is to be included. That is what Vartika says. Dhet also is panardhaka dhatu. Dhet pani iti dhatu pathaha. Etat parasmaipadi dhayati will be the format in the lat rupam. So against this dhatu, this is also nigaranarthakaha. So nigaranardhebhyaha dhatubhyaha nehe parasmaipadam vihitam by the earlier rule. So this particular rule is banning it. So dhet pane ityasya nijanta rupam dhayati ityasya nijanta rupam dhapaya pugagamaha comes into it, because it is akaranta dhatuhu. Akaranta dhatuhu dhatavaha nijanta rupe pugagamam प्राप्नुवन्ति. धापयते, धापयेते शिशुम एकम समीची is the example given in the Kasika Vritti. Dhapayete shishum ekam dhapayete samichi. Samichi means two lady deers. They feed one sishu with their milk. Dhapayete is the atmanepada rupam dvivachanam. Now we will go to the next rule. Vakyasaha. Parasmaipadam will be following. Anuvritti. Kyash is the name of a pratyaya. We are going to get it in the third chapter. Briefly, we will introduce it. How that kyash, what is the function of that kyash pratyaya? The meaning of the rule is kyashantat dhatoho va parasmaipadam bhavati. Va means vikalpena. That means it may get parasmaipadi, sometimes it may get atmanepadi also. Both are accepted. What is this kyash? Kyash is a pratyaya to be added to a pratipadikam. So this is called supratyayanta dhatuhu. Against a pratipadikam, another pratyaya is added. By adding another pratyaya, that becomes a dhatu by itself. And it gets all the forms of dhatus. Sanadyantaha dhatavaha. Iti sutram. Dhatu sanya sutram. San ityadi pratyayah antaha. Tesham shabdebhyah bhavanti. Te dhatavah bhavanti ityarthaha. So, kyashantaha shabdaha will be a dhatu. Tebhyah dhatubhyah parasmaipadam vikalpena bhavati. Parasmaipadam adhava atmanepadam also it will get. This kyashanta, kyash pratyaya sutram, vidhana sutram we will take up. It will be we will be learning it in the third chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. Lohitadi dajbhyah kyash. This is the kyash vidhana sutram. Lohitadibhyah pratipadikebhyah dachi pratyayantebhyascha bhavati iti ardhe kyash pratyayo bhavati ityarthaha. This is mainly intended in abhuta tadbhava. Originally, it was not like that. Now, it becomes like this. That is called abhuta tadbhava. Abhuta means originally it was not like that. Now, tadbhava, that is converted into in this form. Abhuta tadbhava. This kyash pratyaya lohitadi pratipadikebhyah abhuta tadbhave vihitam. We will take one example. Lohitadi gana is there. So many pratipadikas are there in the gana. After the words in that gana, kyash pratyaya is added to signify abhuta tadbhavaha. Previously it was not like that, now it becomes like this. Alohitaha lohitaha bhavati ityarthe. Alohitaha means a thing which was not red colored now becomes red colored. In that sense, after lohita pratipadika, kyash pratyaya is to be added. Kyash is nothing but ya. Kakara is yit and shakara is yit. So ya remains. So lohita plus ya. When the kyash pratyaya is added against lohita, lohita plus ya. When this kyash pratyaya is added, because that is not a krut pratyaya nor a sarvadhatuka pratyaya, akrut sarvadhatukayoho dirghaha iti sutrena angaha dirgham prapnoti. That is, lohita shabdaha will get dirgha. Lohitaya bhavati. This lohitaya dhatuhu, it will optionally get parasmaipadam. That means atmanepadam also can be prescribed for it. So lohitayati is the parasmaipada rupam. Lohitayate iti atmanepada rupam. So both are accepted. The lohitayati meaning is Alohitam, alohitaha, lohitaha bhavati. A thing which is not red colored, it becomes red colored now. Now we will take up this dachi prachaya. Dachi prachaya is prescribed for avyaktanukaranam. There are so many avyakta shabdas. A shabda is called avyakta when that shabda is not having any varnas like a, I, U, etc. etc. It doesn't have any specific varna. Varna rahitaha shabdaha avyakta shabdaha iti uchyate. For example, a bird's cooing, an animal's garjanam, animals' sounds. These are all, they don't contain any letters, but they are sounds. They are called avyakta. Avyakta means not having letters in the shabda. So this dachi prachaya is added for avyaktanukarana shabdaha. Avyaktanukaranat dvejavarardhat anitau dachi iti dachi vidhayaka sutram. When this dachi is added, dachi is nothing but a. Because dachi prachaya dakaraha ittu bhavati, chakaropi ittu bhavati. Chakaraha ittu bhavati halantyam iti sutrena. Dakaraha ittu bhavati chutu iti sutrena. We have dealt with this itkarana sutras earlier. So dachi will get only a persisting. So when this dachi prachaya is added, the syllable against which the dachi prachaya is added, it gets redoubled. Dachi bahulam dve iti sutram. We will take one avyakta shabda. Patat is the avyakta shabda. That is a sound. So something falls down. It gives the sound patat. So against patat, to imitate that avyakta shabda, avyakta anukaranam, a person is reporting that such a shabda has been heard. So that shabda, avyakta shabdam, he is imitating by his mouth. So then when it is imitation of the avyakta shabda, dachi prachaya is used. So patat plus dach. Dachi bahulam dve iti sutrena, patat will get redoubled. Patat plus dach. Dach is nothing but a. Patat a. Against this dajanta shabda, you have to add chest prachaya, ya. So patat a ya is the form of kesanta dhatu. So against this dhatu, some more actions are performed. When patat a ya is formed, nityam amredite dachi iti sutrena, amredite pare, amredita means the second, tasya param amreditaha, patat is redoubled. The second one is called amreditam. When amredita is affixed, patat, this takara in the patat, the ending letter takara and the first letter in the amreditam, they get conjoined together, and pararupam will be subsisting. That is, takara plus pakara will be pakara only. So patat aya, when it is formed like that, pataya bhavati. So against this, atmane padam as well as parasmai padam can be prescribed. Patapatayate, patapatayati. This is the final form. So this is the Vikalpa Sutram after Kyasantam. Now we will go to the next rule. Dyudbhyo lungi. Parasmaipadam va will be following. Here the dhatu is dyuta. द्युतदीप्तौ इति धातुपाठः. द्योतते is the lat roopam. It is atmanepadam. Anudattet, so it gets atmanepadam. Tena nityam atmanepadam praptam. Yuta dhatuhu nityam atmanepadam prapnoti. This rule says in the particular form of lung lakara, this lung lakara has been enjoined on the dhatus to give the past tense, the meaning of past tense. Samanya bhutakalaha. Lung, samanya bhute lung iti sutram. Samanya bhutakalarthe lung lakaro prayujyate dhatubhyaha. So this dyuta dhatuhu, when it gets a lung form, that is vikalpena parasmaipadam bhavati. That is the meaning of this. Dyudbhyaha. It is a dyuta dhatu. Not only dyuta dhatu is taken here, bahuvachanam is added here. Bhyaha is added. That means some more dhatus also in a particular upagana, they can be taken into this rule. That is lung form of some more dhatus also. Dhatus are, for example, luthi dhatu is there. Luthi gatau. Tasmat dhatu api lungi lakare vikalpena parasmaipadam bhavati. We will take up juta dhatu first. Vipurvaka juta dhatu. Juta means deeptav, shining. Vipurvaka will get shining exceedingly. So this dhatu, even though it is listed in the Atmanepada, in the particular lakara lung, it is vikalpena parasmaipadam. So parasmaipadam as well as Atmanepadam. The roopam is vipurvaka dyuta dhatuhu. Lung roopam. Lung roope adagamaha comes before the dhatu. Adyutat will be the form, lung form. Vipurvaka adyutat parasmaipadam. Vyadyutat, this is parasmaipada roopam. Vyadyotyishta is the atmanepadam. So dyuta dhatuhu lung forms, they get vikalpena parasmaipadam. Parasmaipada roopam vyadyutat. Atmanepada roopam vyadyotishta. Lut dhatu. Luthi gatau. Lunthati अथवा लुंठ्यति. वादिगणे दिवादिगणे वर्तते. वादिगणे लुंठति इति रूपम, दिवादिगणे लुंठ्यति इति रूपम. The meaning is resisting, obstructing. Luti pratighate iti dhatu patah. The lung lakara roopam is aluthat in parasmaipadi, alotishta in the atmanepadi. We will go to the next sutra. वृद्भ्यः स्यसनोः. वृद्भ्यः स्यसनोः परस्मैपदं वा इति अनुवर्तेते. वृद्भ्यः means this is also plural number. वृद् वर्तने, वृतु वर्तने इति धातुः. Along with that some more dhatus are taken in that upagana. In dhatu patha there are some upaganas of dhatus. So in a particular upagana, vrudadi dhatavaha are mentioned. So against all the dhatus, this sutra is framed. Vrudbhyaha, vrudadi dhatubhyaha, syasanoho parasmaipadam va bhavati. Sya means syatasi rilutoho iti sutrena sya iti prachayah ritcha ruticha ringicha bhavati. Syatasi rilutoho bhavishyati karishyati. These are all bhavishyat kala rupas. We have got sya prachaya there. Akarishyat, abhavishyat. These are all ring rupas. We have got sya prachaya there. So here sya indicates rit and ring. Sun, we have come across this sun prachaya. Dhatoho karmanaha icchardhe va iti sutrena sun prachaya vihitaha. Icchardhaka dhatu form. For example, gam, to go. Gantum icchati icharthe jigamish iti dhatu. That is sannanta dhatu. A dhatu, when suffixed by sannanta, it becomes another dhatu and it gets all the forms of dhatus. So it is vrut ichadi dhatubhyaha syasanoh. When sya is added to them or san prachaya is added, the resultant dhatu will get parasmayapadam optionally. We will take one by one. Vrutu vartane. Vartate iti lat rupam. The lit rupa will be Vrutu dhatu is enlisted in Atmanepadi. Vartate. In the lit and ring forms, Vikalpena Parasmaipadam. So, if you take Parasmaipada Rupa on Vrit, Vrit plus Sya plus Ti, Vir becomes Guna, Var, it becomes Var, Vartsyati. This is the lit Rupa, Bhavishyat Kala Rupa of Vrit Dhatuhu when it takes Parasmaipada form. Alternately, you can take Atmanepada form also. Vatsyate. Here you will get idagamaha. Vartishyate. Vartishyate is the Atmanepada form. Parasmaipada form Vatsyati. Vatsyati Parasmaipadam. Vartishyate Atmanepadam. So also ring lakara also it will get sya prachaya. So Parasmaipada Rupam will be Avartsyat. Adagamaha Vrita Dhatuhu Sya. Avartsyat. Guna. Avartishyata is the Atmanepada Rupam. This is a Sya. Lit and ring will get Sya. San Prachaya. Icchardhakaha. Vrit. Against Vrit Dhatuhu San Prachaya. When San Prachaya is added, the Dhatu gets reduplicated. And the reduplication rules are there. Abhyasa Karyani Bhavanti. Vivrutsati is the Rupam of Parasmaipadam. Vrit Dhatoho Sannanta Dhatuhu Vivrutsati Parasmaipada Rupam. Vivartishate iti Atmanepada Rupam. We will take the next Dhatu. Vrudhu, Vrudhau. This is also Atmanepadam. Vardhate. Vrudhatoho Sya lit lakaraha Vartsyati when it takes Parasmaipada form. Alternatively Atmanepadam. Vardhishyate. Vrudhatoho ring Rupam. Ling nimitte kriyatipattavu ring iti ring vidhana sutram. Ring rupa of Vridha dhatu will be avartsyat. Adagamaha bhavati avartsyat. Parasmaipada rupam. Avardhishyata. Avardhishyata is the Atmanepada rupam. And then san prachayaha. Vruddhatatoho san prachayaha. Vivrutsati. It gets, in san prachaya it gets redoubled. Ikara. Vivrutsati. Parasmaipadam. Vivardhishate is the Atmanepadam. And then Klip dhatu is also there. And some more dhatus are also there. Shrudhu, Syand. But against this Krip Dhatu, we have got the next sutra which says in Luti also this Vikalpatvam is there, Parasmaipadam or Atmanepadam. So when we take up that next sutra, we will take the example of Krip. Here, why this Syasanoho is used against Sya Prachaya and San Prachaya only, these dhatus will get Parasmaipadam optionally. So if any other prachaya, any other lakara is added, any other lakara is used, this optionality is not there. For example, lat, vrita dhatoho lat vartate, only Atmanepadam. Optionality is not there. We will take the next sutra. Luticha Klipaha. This dhatu klip is contained in the Vrudadi Upagana of the earlier sutra. So, in respect of this dhatu, it gets optionality of Parasmaipadam or Atmanepadam against Sya, San and also Lut. Sya is in respect of Rit and Ring. San is a Icchardhaka Rupam. Lut is the Anadjatana Bhavishyat Kala Rupam. So in all these three cases, this Klip Dhatu will get optionality of Parasmaipadam or Atmanepadam. The Dhatu Patha Klipu Samardhye Kalpate is the Lat Rupam. This is actually Atmanepadam. Ruticha Syasanoscha Klipu Dhatoho Va Parasmaipadam Bhavati. If Parasmaipadam Bhavati, the form will be Kalpta, Kalptarau, Kalptaraha, Syatasi Lutoho, iti sutrena, Luti pare Tas Prachaya Bhavati. Klip plus Tas. Da Rau Rasaha. Prathama Purushe, Da Rau Rasaha, they are the Adeshas. So, when these Adeshas are enjoined, then they get the form Kalpta, Luti Lakare, Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam Kalpta, Dvivachanam Kalptarau, Kalptaraha. And then we will take the San Prachaya, Sya Prachaya. Lut will take Klip Dhatu, Kalpsyati. Vikalpena Kalpishyate Atmanepadam. Kalpsyati iti Parasmaipadam, Kalpishyate iti Atmanepadam. In the Lut form, Kalpta is the Parasmaipada form. In Atmanepadam, Idagamaha will be added. So, Kalpita, Kalpitarau, Kalpitaraha. Again, Ring Lakaraha. This dhatu gets optionality of Parasmaipadatvam and Atmanepadatvam. So, Parasmaipada Rupam will be Chikrupsati. Atmanepadam Rupam will be Chikalpisate. Here, Klip Dhatuhu, when it is reduplicated, Abhyasa Karya, Kuhos Chuhu iti Kakarasya Chakaro Bhavati, Ikaropi Bhavati. Chiklupsati is the Parasmaipada Rupam. Chikalpisate iti Atmanepada Rupam. Now, we have finished the third pada of the first Adhyaya. Now, because we have got some time, we will go to the fourth pada. In this third pada of the first Adhyaya, we have been discussing Atmanepada, Ubhayapada and Parasmaipada Prachayas. Now, a different subject will be taken in the next pada. Prathama Sutram in the fourth pada is A Kadarad Eka Sanya. We will take up this sutra. Eka Sanya, it means a particular thing has got only one name. Only one name will be prescribed for a particular thing. Akadarat. Kadaraha karmadharaye. This sutra is going to be told in the second chapter, second adhyaya, at the end. Second pada, in the end. So, till such sutra, Kadaraha karmadharaye iti sutra paryantam asmad dhatoh urdhvam अनुक्रमिष्यामः तत्र एकः एव संज्ञा एका एव संज्ञा भवति इत्यर्थः. That means after this sutra, up to the sutra Kadaraha karmadharaye, there are so many rules. So this rule says a particular thing will get only one sanya. Two or more sanyas will not be given. Suppose by chance two sanyas are anywhere ordained for one particular thing, when those two sanyas have got equal force, they compete with each other. Both of them can be prescribed. They have got equal force. Then in that case, the rule says, Parameva Karyam. Whatever sanya the particular thing gets in the later sutra, that itself is to be taken and not the earlier sanya. The reason is, if the later sanya is not taken, that will not have scope in the language, never. When a particular thing has got two sanyas and both the sanyas are having equal force, the rule says the sanya given in the next sutra, that is to be taken as valid, and the first sanya should not be taken. The reason behind this is, when the two sanyas are given with equal force, suppose the first sanya itself is taken everywhere, the second sanya will not get any chance to be used in the language. That is why the second sanya, which has no scope if the first sanya is added, under all the circumstances, if the first sanya is to be accepted, the second sanya rule will become redundant. It is wasteful. That is why parasanya only is to be taken. The sanya in the next sutra, in the later sutra, that is to be taken and not the sanya in the earlier sutra. If we take examples, then we will be able to understand it clearly. The reason is this: generally in the world, there can be two or more names for a particular thing, and all the names are equally enforceable, they are equally valid. That it can be called by either of the names, any of the names, making all of them equally applicable. But in respect of Shastras, where more than one name is given for a particular thing, only the latter name is to be employed, that is to be taken as valid, as an exception to the first rule. We will take one simple example which will make clear the provision. Haraswam Laghu is the one rule. Harasvaksharam Harasvacharasya Harasva Swarasya, Haraswa vowel, it gets Laghu Sanya. And the next sutra says, Samyoge Guru. Hrasvaksharam will get Guru Sanya when it is followed by a Samyoga Akshara. For example, Bid is a word, is a dhatu. Vidir Vidarane. Bid in this Ikara after Bhakara, this is given the Sanya of Laghu. Because this is Hrasva Varna. Hrasva Ikaraha after Bhakara, it is given the Sanya Laghu. In the next sutra, it says, when it is Hrasva Sanya, Hrasva vowel, when it is followed by a Samyoga Akshara, then this Hrasva will become Guru. So, two equally valid Sanyas are taken. For Hrasva Akshara, it is getting Laghu Sanya as well as Guru Sanya. Which is the validity? Which is to be taken as valid? The rule says the second thing has to be taken. When Samyoga Akshara is added, Hrasva Akshara will get only Guru Sanya and not Laghu Sanya as earlier told. Otherwise, what will happen? For example, one simple example we will take because the time is getting finished. Lung Lakara we will take. Ata Takshat Ara Rakshat. Taksha Tanukarane iti dhatoho Ata Takshat is the lung form. Raksha Palane iti dhatoho Ara Rakshat is the lung form. Here Taksha means the akara after takara, it is followed by chakara. That means kakara and sakara, samyoga akshara. So the akara after takara, it will get Guru Sanya. It will not get Laghu Sanya. If it gets Laghu Sanya, Sanvat Laghuni iti sutrena, Atatakshat will be faulted. So what should be done? The correct format is Atatakshat. First takara, if it is not taken as Guru, if it is taken as Laghu, Atitakshat, this will have get the form Atitakshat. Ikara will come in the sun. When Takshadhatu is reduplicated, Haladi Seshaha, Takara will remain, Ikara will be followed by it. If you take it as the akara after ta, if it is taken as laghu, atitakshat should be the rupam. So to avoid that faulty shape, atatat to get the atatakshat rupam, this is to be taken as only guru. Because sanvat laghuni iti sutrena laghu sanyakasya ikaro bhavati in the abhyasa. So to avoid that, we have to take akara after takara as guru only. So we will take some other examples also in the next class. We will come to a refrain with Shanti Patha. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.